It's another beautiful morning on Unpacking. Yes, I know we haven't had a conversation in a while, but this morning, hitherto we didn't know the man behind the mask, okay? We, in reference to the people who are back, I'm sure those who are really close to him know the face behind the mask. But yes, recently he took off his mask. If you can guess who I'm talking about, it is Skyface SDW. Now, on Unpacking this morning, I would love us to know a lot of things, including the man, the music, and the movement, okay? And also, he has a new album out, which EP, which is titled The Menace 2. So we'll get into that with Skyface SDW. Hi, Skyface.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
You're fine?
Yeah, you okay?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Glad to know.
Doing very well as well. Anyway, I mentioned that, I want us to get into everything, right? You recently took off your mask, so people got to see the face behind the mask. We'll get into that deep when we start talking about the Menace 2 EP, right? But before then, the name Skyface SDW. What does SDW represent?
SDW is the abbreviation for Someday Winners.
Someday Winners. Okay. Okay.
More like brothers from the same hood, crew from.
Ah.
We grew up together.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. We'll get more into that because I realized that on the Menace 2, you have a lot of your Someday Winners on there as well. So I was only just wondering, why are there a lot of people? But then with this explanation, it makes sense. It's a brotherhood, isn't it?
Brotherhood.
Okay. Now let's start with how music, started for you. At which point did you get into it? Because you're 25, am I correct?
Yeah, I'll turn 25 July 19.
Okay, so you're in your 25th year?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that means music must have started for you really, really early. Right? Let's get into that, Skyface.
Yeah, okay, I've been a fan of music ever since I was a child. But I officially started doing music 2019. That was when Reggie introduced me to Trap House, the Asaka gang.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when I officially started doing music. But I started going to the studio back in JHS. Yeah, but I didn't have the courage to record. So I'll just be there. Soka will be doing some recording. So I'll just be in the studio, taking some tips, some knowledges and all. Then I'll just lay back. When I come back home, I'll write something down. The next day I'll be like, when we are back in the studio, I'll record. But the moment we get to the studio, squad will be there, Charlie.
So was it fear? Would you say that was fear?
Yeah, fear.
Okay. How did you get over the fear then?
How I go over here, I think it was the boys thing. At first, where we used to record, girls and they probably were around in there. But shout out to Trap House and all that, all the boys. And my friends, my close friends, even if you say I do a mistake, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
They can tell me that, bro, you did a mistake here, so correct it and all that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So have your parents always supported that, being that you started at a really, really young age, did they support it back then? And now, how is that like? What's the difference that even you see in the support coming from family?
Okay, I would say from the African parenthood, you know how it is. Being a male child, or many doubts and all that, they're paying for your fees and all that, walk to school, then you'll be like, nah, man, so my mom will be like, yo, be serious. Be serious with your life. I'm paying all these fees and all that for you to become a doctor or something. What's this music thing about? I'm like, man, allow. But my big brothers, they're not me supportive and all that. I'm there from day one. They were like, yo, Charlie, do your thing. We day about. So it was until 2020 that the wave started. My mom, maybe so she had no choice than to support me. But it ain't easy.
Talking about support as well, this is with family, right? Yeah. But also with the DSPs, I realized that they put you, they spotlight you a lot. AudioMac has done it, Spotify has done it, Apple Music has done it, right? Yeah. We'll talk about positioning of the brand really soon, but how is the feeling like when you notice that these music distribution platforms are appreciating your craft and then what you bring to the musical table?
It's quite an amazing feeling. and a motivational feeling as well. It makes me feel like me putting in that good hard work in Ankasa. So the moment I see those stuff, I'm like, Kojo, you are doing something, keep pushing,
Yeah. Positioning. I mentioned that we'll talk about that, right? How have you, positioned yourself, the Skyface SDW brand, just so that, you are getting, all of the gigs you're getting all of the traction, and then the brands are coming and they're putting you on and you're soaring as well with the brand?
Okay, so talking about the positioning, I think it's because I wear the mask. I've been the odd one in the group.
Okay.
In the mass population. The moment we step outside, they'll be like, this is Skyface.
Right.
And here for 5 years, I've laid the mark. I've been very influential in the game. And I go in the media, I see people tagging me with masks and all that. So I think that one has really helped me, putting me in such a good place there. When it comes to shows and all that, I'll be like, nah, we want the guy with the mask.
With the mask.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That said, the music being what it is, Asaka became a bigger thing in 2020. We can say that because I know that prior to that, you guys were still working. You guys have been at it for a while. But in 2020, it became the whole Comerica, movement that everybody knows today. How has that changed your life? The fact that you mentioned you're the odd one out, people identify you for who you are. Was the fame too sudden for you? If not, how did that transform your life positively?
Yeah, the fame was never sudden. We worked towards it.
Okay.
So we were really prepared for that. And it really changed our lives, to be very honest. Yeah. Before God and man, really changed our lives.
From
where you're coming from, dating to Kumasi Kofro, where you're coming from, like, Unim bro.
Minimal.
What is
it?
Grow from there? Music level, they be like
I think even on the Hood song on the Menace too, you mention it a lot. You speak more about Kofum. We'll talk about that when we get to the EP. So yeah.
I mean, from where we come from, it's easy and all that. To be up here, it's easy. So I really appreciate the fans and everybody putting Asaka on the playlist and all that.
Yeah.
From that side now, you dey bano. Baby do you do a be a corner, but so far, baby, I wanna. You're very grateful. Yeah, you're very grateful for that. You need to see you be reaching that higher heights, and more.
Soon and very soon.
Very,
Fingers
very
crossed.
soon.
I mean, you will even cross that because I think that the movement that you guys have created with the collective is really, really beautiful. And also because you people can come together and make music, and then everybody also can make their individual music. So that's really, really nice, and I like it. Like you mentioned, just being introduced to the trap house, and then having the boys around making music and all of that. Did you ever think that you will come as far as you have come with Asaka?
To be very honest, no. I was still a learner. I'm still a learner. And the moment I was introduced to Trap House, these guys were doing their thing. They knew how to record, engineer their stems and all that. But I mean, I'm more that beginner line. I feel maybe picking up some stuff and all that. But I put in my mind, say I'm still working, so within time and all that, I'll get there. I give myself some time, but I think that within short time,
and I'll
catch you up, man.
At which point would you say you caught up with the whole movement? They started bringing you onto the songs and featuring you and all of that.
Okay, I think that was late 2020, 2021. Yeah, late 2020, early 2021. That was when I recorded MOB.
Okay.
Yeah, it made waves and all that. Yeah, and the team was like, bro, you really can do something. So from there, I was on Enshade, Dom, and all that. When I be you putting on me that tracks,
From the outside, who say you guys have a really strong, bond and all of that, right? But I think that when we mention Asaka, one name that will come up largely is guess. Can you guess the name that will be?
Yeah.
What name is that?
Demon.
J-Bad. Yes. So what's your relationship like with J-Bad? Because from what I see, I think that you have a big brother, little brother relationship with J-Bad, where he supports your music and everything that you do. But tell us, take us into it just a little bit.
Okay, Junior is my brother, blood brother, family and Kasa.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And we grew up from the same hood, from Krabriman there.
And I'm leaving.
But within some time, and I split kakra, way school. So 2019, I registered me court trap house, I'm saying, hey, Junior, I said, bro, what's going to yeah. You need me a hundred and you say when I some nice simple.
So I'm not wrong because
so you're like, hey, as a Shani, there was here.
I think that the relationship with you and him, like you are really, really close, and then he's always pushing you.
Yeah,
I mean, from what exactly from what we see.
Really appreciate that.
That explains that then. All right. Now that will take me into one of your biggest songs, if not your biggest, right? Obahima, which was released a couple of months ago, maybe several months ago, 2022. Yes. Obahima is a really good song, and I think that the dance routine as well also added, something to blow in the song, aside the song being of, really good quality, right? Let's talk about that, the creation of Obahima. Did you think that the song will go as viral as it did?
Yeah, Obahima, after recording and mixing and mastering, BBI intact, we sat there. Okay, we are one of those people I hear tracks, we sit down, listen to a couple of times, like 50 times or something, to make sure there are no mistakes and all that. You nah, track with it, about but initially, when Lotus B sent me the beat, big shouts to Lotus B, they sent me the beat, I was like, we are drill rappers and all that. It's just something more hardcore, like street vibes. So we started with the street vibes. Then Reggie came inside. Reggie came and said, hey, Mama say you beat here, buster, I didn't switch and also. He recorded that street side, and so to Reggie. I said, nah, you didn't try the danceable, relatable one and so. And then you're trying, you win me, You you vote.
So the danceable part won.
And I know winning.
Okay.
You know winning is okay. You choose winning there. I was here working towards it.
Yeah. See the other side now, the drill street one. That remember. And I am bad. You should forget about it, eh?
Nah, don't forget about it.
Okay.
And also remember.
Okay. I mean, but it will still be the Obahima, right?
Nah, it won't be Obahima.
That's what I'm asking about, because you said you did 2 different parts, right? So I'm asking when will the other part come. But being that you released it several months ago, are you still going to give that to us?
Yeah, but just some touches be.
Okay.
So there's a copyright or something, then sound familiar and all that.
Okay. But it's your own song.
Yeah,
you don't want that?
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay.
Like the same beat, tempo and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get that totally. Now let's come to the Menace, right? The Menace was released, it's an EP as well. That's 7-track EP. That was 2022, right?
2022, the first Menace.
Yeah, the first one was in 2022, right? And then you followed up with a lot of other songs, and then now you have the Menace 2, right? Which is 8 tracks.
Yeah.
Getting into that, I would want to just first ask, what do you think encapsulates the totality of your music, right? What do you think about? What do you champion in your music?
Okay, remind me with I personally talk about my lifestyle, my hood, basically about my hood.
Yes.
Krofrom and the activities of course will Krofrom. Yeah, that's what I put in my music.
Okay.
And they're quite relatable to other people. If you say the Paconofi from Krana, I think it's a human being they related on some problems and consequences. If you are baby for robber, the crew from the face, the same thing now also. A face or tears, hey boy, you may story pan or kind of yeah. Okay.
Also, I hear in your music a lot of brotherhood and gang related activity. You pull up on somebody, you shake somebody. There's a lot of that in your music as well. I believe that art imitates life, or it is even said that art imitates life. And then I say a thing that musicians have the liberty to put whatever they want to put in their songs, because you're the only people who can, sing about politics, sing about social life, sing about everything in your music. The gang life, is it what you also can relate to, or is it something that has been etched in your memory because of what you saw growing up?
Yeah, something that been etched in my memory.
Okay.
But right now, no, I think that gang related activities and all that, no, about for me.
Okay.
But me in the na, me who sign your man more, By the time and all that, they won't be brave. They've seen say, I made it through music and all that. It will be a finding a way. I think the system not so sign or be a didn't see baby or be a pushing best street chatting maybe no kakra. But going up now. Your man should anyone, giddy, the old way.
That's what you used to see.
Yeah, giddy, the old way on new on a set, bear 8 or more, baby, or Marco share different set we no more bully or more than take their stuff and all that. Yeah, no thing I can't. My lyrics now, me put it out, talking about the crew from lifestyle and all that.
Okay, please, before we continue, I would love for you to take off the mask, because you recently took off the mask and then people got to see you, okay? And I think that it impacted, socials in a way that, did you expect that to happen? The response from people when you took off your mask in that picture?
Nah.
You didn't expect that?
Nah.
Because it's mind-blowing. Like, I'm sure people have been waiting and wanting to see the face behind the mask. So for those who haven't seen the picture, please, before we continue the rest of the interview, just take it off for us. Okay, that's the face, guys. The fine face behind the mask. Now, getting deeper into your EP, the Menace 2, right? Was taking off your mask a way of promoting, this body of work, and then also has it helped in any way? I know the picture was released about maybe 4-5 days ago at this point, over the weekend or before the weekend, right? On Friday.
Friday
or
Saturday. Yeah, I think it was Saturday.
Okay, right. Okay, so now were you expecting, that reaction first of all, and also with how the impact has been on the EP, the Menace 2?
Yeah, I mean, it has helped. It has really helped. But it was a decision I'm not taking.
Okay.
But I had to do it with the project.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think doing that, it has really helped pushing the project and all that. And to be very honest, I didn't expect that.
The reactions.
Nah.
So what was the decision? If it's something you can share, why not? What was the decision to finally take off your mask?
More importantly, it was about the fraudulent activities in the rural areas. We used to have complaints and all that in the rural areas. So outside on taking it back to the villages and all that. No, my friend say, hey, Obe perform me how like management or something. So you'll be on the ground, you'll be tagging the post. Hey, Skyface really killed this show at so and so in the village or something like and all that. I think there was 2 years ago or something. They arrested some people. Almost some SHS school. They could issue the Skyface brand and they perform and all that. But quite unfortunate for them, some boys are more crew from movement and all that. And you know, and almost them.
It's about time.
It's about time that at least they should know the person behind the mask. But not just a giant mask and so. Now we still continue on the mask brand.
Okay. So you just took my next question out of my mouth. So that's okay. So now that means there's going to be a blend of masks.
Yeah, you choose your poison.
And you choose your poison, masks and no masks, which is okay. That's fine. All right. Now on this EP that you have released, right, which is the 5th song on the EP, SD Flow. You have a few people on there. There's Soka SDW, Sansa SDW, Santa Maria SDW, Myron SDW, Dope SDW, Richie Scott SDW, Zuzu SDW, and Yahweh SDW, right? Okay, you said that SDW means someday winners, right? Okay, for these people, are they coming from your camp? Is it from your wing as well? Detaching from the Asaka boys?
They are coming from my wing.
Okay.
Yeah, but gradually. They are all Asaka.
Okay.
Because Asaka, no, and you're limited to only us. Oba trap house,
It's a whole movement.
That's why we said in the song, say domino.
Okay.
Yeah, be more like a country.
Okay.
The doors will be brave. Yeah, but some day when it's no, you're from my wing and neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how is that panning out? With we won't say with when now we're releasing it, that means you've introduced some of them to us, because prior to it, SD Flow, we may not have known, you know, some of them. So what's the plan with them as well?
Okay, the plan is to be out there and showcase their work. Because I'm also putting in that effort and hard work, you know. But I think that with time, you know, be a basura. Yeah. And as a brother, I'm already out here and I was say helping me with my brothers.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, there's a woman who did your intro on Hood, no?
Yeah.
The Hood song. Who's that?
Oh, she's there.
She's there.
Yeah,
you want to put her? Are you related to her in any way?
I wouldn't want to put that out.
You know what I'm asking? She be hard.
Yeah.
She be hard woman. Like when I heard the intro, I was like, okay. This is somebody who understands the hood and you know how things work and all of that. So that's really good. Is there any other thing that you didn't say on Hood, you know, that you want to share with me about Crowform?
Yeah, I think I said all that.
You said everything you had to say.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah. And I'm a request too, so I think it's Ababaka, then I'll put on
no, Sandia shit fufu. Now we name in the neighborhood, Anna. But the Menace 2 EP, so far you think that it's going how you want it to go. What are your promo plans beyond the unveiling of the phase? What are other promo plans for it?
Yeah, we're planning on the high school tours and all that. Yeah, we're already working on the TV and the radio tour.
Okay.
So the high
which
school
are already
tours,
doing.
Yeah. So I think the high school tours, we're planning on that. But we're still planning, so you could feel we sit down, different ideas here, any way to promote it and all that.
Because you just released it a few days ago, so still, I
think the first promotion now we na social media. It's the first target.
Okay. Before you do your own ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Into fingers crossed.
Yeah,
and best of luck
with
that.
Thank
you. Now that you've removed the mask, I'm sure lots of young girls will worry you. But stay strong. Okay?
Sounds.
Yeah. Stay strong. Jinem, don't let them, you know, shake you, cry. I mean, and also keep going with your music, right? It's nice to see. So more of him. Are there other collaborations that you're going to be working on later in the year? And for the EP, you have J Bad on there, you have Kenneth on there as well as Reggie, yes, and a lot of other people. Family, Exactly. Do you have any more collaborations in the year? Is there more music coming?
More music coming.
Okay.
Yeah. J Bad and I might drop our EP, Tension EP.
Because I saw that he posted on his Instagram and said it's time to drop the EP or something like that. So when you dropped the Menace 2, I thought that was what he was referring to. But this one is a joint project.
Yeah, joint
So there's going to be a J Bad and Skyface
joint project.
Oh, okay. Have you said it anyway? Don't tell me you said it anyway. Have you said it anyway? If you said it anyway, then you go fight. You said it somewhere. You don't say it anyway. Skyface, are you sure? 100%. But yeah, I think that would be a really good one. So we are just going to patiently wait on that. It's coming before the year ends, definitely.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, probably wait. No shit. But we will wait, definitely. And then all the best with your tour as well.
Thank you.
The high school one too. Just go nail it. Okay. Yeah. All right, it's been a conversation with Skyface SDW. The Menace 2 EP is out, okay? For those who can't get onto the music distribution platforms, you can just head over to YouTube, because now I think the artists are doing a beautiful job of playlisting all of the songs on there. So if you get on to his YouTube, or maybe just search the Menace 2, it will be pulled up and you can listen to all the songs as they flow. This has been Unpacking. My name is Lerny Lomotey, your international TV and radio presenter living in Ghana at the moment, and enjoy the rest of our programming.